I'm Dr. Nissa Finney. I'm a reader in human geography at the University of St Andrews. I'm a member of CODE and the lead for the Evidence for Equality National Survey. The EVENS survey is the first of its kind because we're capturing more people than ever before in this kind of survey. 20,000 people are going to have their experiences documented in the survey. We're also capturing more ethnic and religious minority groups than ever before in any survey. It's also a really unique survey because we're asking questions that are not asked anywhere else of this scale of survey. We're asking about racism and discrimination. We're asking about attitudes towards the police, about economic and housing experiences, about health, these really important aspects of people's lives that we need to know about to understand the experiences, the nature, the causes of inequalities. It's also a really unique survey because we're using cutting edge scientific methods to enable us to capture the experiences of ethnic and religious minority groups. The survey methods employed here is the latest science, and it will allow us to say things that have never been said before. What also makes this a really special project on the EVENS survey is the collaborative nature of it. It's a collaboration between a number of universities within the Centre on the Dynamics of Ethnicity, the University of Manchester, the University of St Andrews, and the University of Sussex. More than that, we're partnering crucially with community and voluntary organisations to promote and recruit to the survey. We're partnering with Operation Black Vote, with Migrant Rights Network, with East in Wales, and a number of really fantastic and important minority organisations across the whole of the UK. The survey is being conducted by Ipsos Mori, world leading survey organisation. And it's this combination of the survey expertise, the scientific academic expertise from a number of universities within CODE, and the voluntary and community sector partners that makes EVENS really unique and really well placed just now to really tell those stories of ethnic and religious minorities that have not been told. We really need this EVENS survey because there's lots of evidence of the persistent inequalities for ethnic and religious minorities, and those have been exacerbated by recent years, by periods of austerity, and by, over the last year, the COVID-19 pandemic. We've seen inequalities for ethnic and religious minorities grow in terms of the impact on health, in terms of the wider impact on people's lives economically, and in terms of housing. And these impacts, these inequalities that the pandemic has highlighted are going to be here for a long time. They are going to remain and they are going to grow. And in order to understand those and be able to respond to them, we need the data to tell us about how people have experienced this. And this is what EVENS is going to provide. What I really hope that EVENS will do is make changes to how in the UK we address inequalities between ethnic and religious groups. Changes to policy, changes to practice in all areas of society. And in order to make those changes to address and reduce inequalities, we need to understand the nature of those inequalities and where they come from. And that's what EVENS will allow us to do in a way that no other data can do at this point in time. It's going to be freely available to researchers, organisations, policymakers who need this evidence for their work and to make changes in society. And it's really powerful because it's going to be incredibly rich, incredibly detailed, and incredibly scientifically robust. So we really want all of you to take part in the survey, fill out the survey, go along to the website, encourage your friends to take part in the survey. But also, when those data become available later in this year, use it. Use those unique data to inform your work, to inform your conversations, so that we can all together try to make changes and address the inequalities that are so troubling for our society just now.